Well then, I'd like to see what you have. Show us your cards, Rosa.
Brace yourself. I have Runtime engineering.
Oh, really? Let's see then.
Here you go. A usability package in CODESYS.
What's in it?
Some small but nice features. For example, in the CFC editor. Moving elements has become much easier because you can now click on the whole field to grab an element. And in online mode, you can now collapse or expand the overlaying watch window of variables.
Cool!
Another cute feature, the messages in the device logger can now be conveniently searched. What I like best, you can switch filtering by device description on and off immediately during device scan. With a double click on a grayed out device, you can even change the device description.
Oh man, how many times have I accidentally selected the 32-bit version of the soft PLC while working with the 64-bit one? And now I can switch directly in the scan dialog?
Exactly. And here's the second engineering ace. The Test Manager update brings really a lot of new stuff.
Can you be more precise?
A wizard automatically generates unit tests, and all that remains to be done is to program them out. Even querying the expected results is much easier. And, as if that weren't enough, you can filter the test reports for individual test cases and even automatically insert screenshots if tests have failed.
Well, with features like that, there is no reason to release an application without unit tests anymore. But come on, Rosa, tell us, what's your third ace?
The extension of the library bundle IIoT Libraries SL. The bundle now contains the new library WebSocket clients. This allows you to establish bidirectional connections to a web server over the internet.
Does that bring any advantages with it?
Of course. The client doesn't have to poll anymore due to the bidirectional connection. And that's why you can react faster in the application and consume much less traffic at the same time.
Ooh, Rosa, that's really hard to top. I'll give it a shot anyway. I have 3 runtimes.
Well, what exactly?
There's a new reference implementation for embedded platforms based on a Cortex M7 board.
Okay, it's about time a new board served as a reference. Come on, let's see your second card.
The runtime now supports an extended range of code-meter functions, and this allows for more flexible licensing.
And why would I need that?
Imagine you're an application developer and you would like to get paid for certain functions. In order to achieve this, you need a license to activate parts of your code. If you use the unit counter mechanism, you can even count every access in a protected way and thus realize pay-per-use for the application.
But what about network licenses though?
They're fully supported now.
That's good to hear. But listen, Martin, this is great news. Honestly, you can't compete with Rosa's engineering features.
Because I saved the best for last.
What?
Et voila, the extension package for soft PLC systems under Linux. You actually realize what that means? It is now extremely easy to extend the soft PLC specific to hardware or use case. For example, to access existing C code, an API, or external events directly from the IC application, or to read, start, stop, switch, and react to it.
Okay. Well, that's a big punch. But tell us, who is it made for? Device manufacturers or users? And anyway, what does this package cost?
Well, that knocks you over, I knew it. Well, device manufacturers can use it to adapt the soft PLCs from the CODESYS store to their devices. They don't even need the Runtime toolkit. And users employ to connect local or plugged-in IOs themselves on standard devices, or to link remnant data storage or var retains. By the way, the extension package is available free of charge in the CODESYS installer.
Sorry? Well, this package is one more argument to get the soft PLCs from the CODESYS store.
Definitely. Well, Nikki. Your turn now. Do you give up?
You gotta be crazy. Take this. Simply include HTML5 controls in the CODESYS.
Oh, my. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Well, you know, as they say, good things take their time. Now we can simply install HTML5 controls in the new Visual Elements repository and specify the interfaces to the application in the visualization. And then you use them like any other element.
Okay. I'm impressed, but that's it?
Yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you? But I have more. With the overlay function, you can move dialogues without any additional effort in the configuration. And of course, I also got a pair of Fieldbus aces up my sleeves.
Come on, just spill it.
Well, there's the new addressing modes for inputs and outputs, the symbolic access.
And how does that work? And above all, what's the point?
Well, you can now address the required module directly by its name and the inputs and outputs behind it. This means you still use the I/O mapping in the configurator, but you don't have to anymore. And what's great about this new method, you can see directly in the code which I/O lies behind it.
That's really smart.
Yeah, and it saves time and money. Speaking of which, my second Fieldbus card is the newly supported EtherCAT safety modules. They save even more time and money. In the software through engineering directly in CODESYS, but also on the hardware. Because these modules already have integrated safety IOs. This means simple application programming in the CODESYS project and no additional mechanical effort.
And if I need more IOs, then they're installed on the module?
But of course, you can also couple additional safety IOs, just as before.
Good. But now it's my turn. Pay close attention. Simplified realization of pick-and-place robotic applications. Tracking of an axis with given limits for velocity, acceleration, and jerk. Filtering of noisy encoder signals. New group function blocks for path dynamics. I have a whole firework of new features in Motion C and Robotics here.
Wow, that's crazy.
And there's one more. Extension of the OPC-UA information models. Data types such as byte string or localized text are now supported, but also OPC-UA state machine, as well as metadata for variable usage such as value ranges or physical units.
Well, now you're bringing out the big ones.
You bet. And another one. Another communication card. The new editor for simple configuration significantly speeds up the publication of data via OPC-UA.
Okay. Calm down, man.
I will eventually, but just one more and last about security. You can now perform a secure login to a controller while it's already used by another user.
This was the final showdown though, right?
In any case, a very strong competition. However, I wonder, who wins?
Well, I'd say every user does. Because SP18 is the jackpot. All it needs is to download and install the new CODESYS version right away.
Well, but what do I have to do to get it?
Nothing new. You already have the CODESYS installer on your PC since Service Pack 17.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry guys, I will leave and download SP18 right now. Bye!
Well,
Me too.
me too.